Hi, this is Mitch Randall at Good Faith Media. We're at the Wild Goose Festival 2025, and we're here today with
Caleb Lines.
Mark Sandlin.
So Caleb and Mark, you've been coming to Wild Goose for a little while during your tenure, and so tell us a little bit about why it's important for an event like the Wild Goose to happen here in North Carolina.
You want to go first?
Sure. The religious right has so hijacked the conversation that when most people think about Christianity, what they think about is this message that the religious right has, that is this white Christian nationalistic kind of religion. Right. And I think it is very important for there to be an event for folks who recognize that that is not compatible with the message of Jesus, to have kind of a refuge to come together,
sure,
to recenter, to make connections, to figure out how it is that we can be in the world working for a movement together. And so Wild Goose, I think, is a haven for that kind of stuff, but it's also a source of hope, like an annual source for hope to come together and to be able to say, hey, look, we can change the world. We can do something different.
Yeah, absolutely. And Mark, you've been coming for a while too. So.
I have been coming. I missed the very first year, but I've been at every year since. I still feel bad about that. Yeah, I feel like there's a penalty that I should have to suffer. Building on what Caleb said, it is the right owns the loudspeakers and seems like they're the rest of the world. One of the other things that's very important about this is the way that we are given these moments. We all feel so isolated out in the world, being identified as a progressive Christian in some way. This is a moment that we get to come together with folks that are like-minded, and we can have those open conversations that move forward faster than we have the resistance that in the world that prevents it from moving forward. It's always a distraction. It's always pulling away. To get together and recognize I'm not alone and have those conversations that move forward in a positive way, I think is so important. And it's what this event has done well since its first year inception, I assume. I missed that.
Yeah, we know. They still talk about it. Well, you guys run progressivechristianity.com. So, I mean, you're really influential, but you don't run the whole damn thing.
We don't. We try.
But yeah, so you guys run progressivechristianity.com. So, Mark, let's start with you. Tell us a little bit about the organization and what you all do.
Sure. Progressive Christianity is primarily you'll find us through that website, and it's a place for resources for progressive Christians. And it's everything. It's articles that are written about the things that are important to you. We have ecumenical resources for doing church services. There's prayers. There's essays. We also house Bishop Spong's writings. So there's so many resources that we try to be able to put in front of people. And we're also trying to create new resources too. We have a kids curriculum that we've created. And so that's one of the big things we do. You want to talk a little about the history and who it's made us be?
Sure. So Jim Adams founded this. He was a retired Episcopal priest, and he founded it in 1994 and really coined the term progressive Christianity to stand at odds with what had become mainstream Christianity, which was this religious right notion. And so by the end of the decade, everyone was using it, including media. And so we own a trademark on that term. And so we have tried to set the tone for the progressive Christian movement. And recently we worked on a project called Take Back Christianity that identified several key election issues, and we've kind of morphed that into something we're calling the Faithful Voter Project that will help people to make good decisions around faith-based voter issues, especially as we come up to the midterm elections.
That's outstanding. So how can our audience find out more about you? There's the website, obviously, progressivechristianity.com.
Absolutely.
But I know you guys are all over social, so tell us.
We both do socials. You can find me at Mark Sandlin on almost any of them, except it's Rev Mark Sandlin on TikTok. And you can find Progressive Christianity there as well.
Yeah, and so progressivechristianity.org. If you go to find that,
go to org.
Yeah, progressivechristianity.org. And yes, we're on all social media platforms. Find us there, and I'm there at Reverend Dr. Caleb J. Lines.
Okay, and you guys have a podcast.
The Moonshine Jesus Show.
Yes.
So Mondays at 4:00, we are almost always doing a live broadcast, and you can find us both on YouTube and primarily Facebook for that.
Awesome.
And it's really geeky. We drink
big time,
and we talk about
so you
nerdy
said,
stuff.
it gets better as it goes along.
It does.
Yes.
But we ultimately end up talking about theology and politics.
Sure.
That sci-fi is so good about getting us to think about.
Right. Yeah.
We have a lot of fun doing it. Don't we?
We have a blast doing it.
There you have it. Yeah.
Well, I know you two. You guys are a lot of fun. So, Mark, Caleb, thank you so much for joining us at Good Faith Media, and to our audience, thanks for joining us. And until next time, keep living good faith.